Yeah, I keep joking about this, but my preferred asana would always be Shavasana.
तेरा 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 कुदरू
Yeah, Surya Namaskar. Yeah, that's and specifically Surya Namaskar के अंदर में downward dog.
I think the best advice Papa gave you was
Yeah.
keep calm and calm se calm.
Yeah, calm se calm.
Calm se calm rakho bro.
It'll be a little more.
There's a resonance.
Rounded. There's a resonance. There's a depth to it. The ability to make correct decisions at the right time. A lot of that just comes from yoga.
But there's also a side of them like yours which is
Yes.
calm, zen. Glen is finding zen with him.
देखा है ऐसे भी किसी को ऐसे ही. Lucky Ali.
This is our love for Sir Himesh. Like there is nobody like that man and Cap Mania.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
man.
we have to do this, bro. This is
We have to. Come on.
It's all
connected.
I'm going to try this pose with you.
Whoa.
हम बैलेंस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. It's World Yoga Day. Yoga Day है. मैं कह रहा हूँ pose कर. My name is RJ Glen and I'm searching for my Zen. Today I am with the man himself, actor, singer. Let me rephrase that. Singer, actor, performer, host, philosopher, and also Dr. Chang. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good to see you, my man.
Good to see
Thank
you
you for giving us time in your lovely home.
Thank
ये सारे आपके जो awards है यहाँ पर हैं. लेकिन I think the biggest award one can give oneself is a healthy mind,
Yes.
a healthy body. World Music Day, World Yoga Day, coming together एक दिन पर. What is music? What is yoga for you? If you could describe each of them in one word.
Wow. Can I describe both of them in one word?
Let's go for it.
Symbiotic.
Nice.
It has to be that because if music is there, then that is kind of focusing on what is there within you and how you can take it forward to other people.
Yeah.
And that cannot happen without the focus that comes with yoga.
Wow.
And the best thing that I've realized about yoga is that जो भी आप सोचते हो कि मैं इस level तक ही कर सकता हूँ, yoga can actually take it beyond that. I've felt that personally.
You've had that experience
Yes.
personally. Okay,
Yes.
so if your body was a playlist, what would be your yoga asana to go to?
Yeah, I keep joking about this, but my preferred asana would always be Shavasana because I'm a very lazy person otherwise.
No, but hey, you can't be lazy. The amount of work that you have done in the last few
Yeah.
years, you're literally at it. But I also know an aspect of your life where you are actually slightly Zen masterish.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Well, it just comes from, I think, all those years of studying in the mountains. That kind of helps. Of course, yoga by itself and the combination of music with yoga. Because उसमें अगर हम योगा में कहते हैं कि ध्यान करना पड़ता है, तो music में भी वही है. You really have to focus. It's not just about singing in tune or just knowing all your techniques. It's about so much of a complete package कि उसमें बड़ा मजा आता है. And I think that kind of gives me peace because it is also something that my father told me, and he's no expert in yoga, but he's also a singer. He also loves music, and he used to tell me, especially जब मैं boarding school में था, वो कहते थे कि देखो तुम्हें हमारी याद आएगी, you will be ragged, you will miss the food because the hostel food is going to be terrible. In all these situations, all you have to do is just sing. Music is going to keep you sane, music is going to keep you at peace. And I think that's what's happened. And combined with yoga that we used to learn in school a little bit, and a little bit more of that now, which I'm doing more actively, I think that really helps me just keep my peace. बाकी जो हो रहा दुनिया में बाहर में जाए.
I think the best advice Papa gave you was keep calm and calm se calm.
Yeah, calm से calm.
काम से काम रखो bro. But you know, I also feel that आप जब singing वगैरह करते हैं ना, तो उसमें योग भी यूज होता है क्योंकि breath work बहुत होता है singing में.
बिल्कुल.
तो क्या प्राणायाम्स करके या breath work exercises करके has it helped you with your गायकी, with your singing?
It definitely does because even without it you can sing, but वो जो एक गोलाई होती है, एक roundness, एक complete feeling about a song, like somebody who's just singing it and somebody who's singing it with a lot of fervor, with a lot of emotion, which reaches you. That is training, of course, and उसके साथ में all these breathing exercises that yoga can give you. And more than anything else, I think it's just the focus because all these things require a lot of focus, and focus is breath. Breath is focus.
Tell me, just as an example for our audience and for everybody listening, जो आपको इस वक्त सुन भी रहे, देख भी रहे हैं, how would you? कहते हैं कि when you sing from here.
Yeah.
How do you manage that, and how does yoga help? Like, can you give us an example? Like, if you're just singing without using proper breath and breath work, how would that be?
Well, if you're just singing just like that, तो फिर आप कुछ भी करने लग जाए, you're probably just singing from the throat, and you are projecting, you're giving more volume, but that's not really coming in from here.
So if you do it from here, how is it?
It'll be it'll be a little more
There's a resonance.
rounded, there's a resonance, there's a depth to it.
हाँ.
And you'll also be in control of it, you'll feel it.
Right.
जैसे कि अगर वर्कआउट जब करते हैं ना तो आपको पता चलता है कि यार अभी मेरा बॉडी बिल्कुल सही जगह पे है.
हाँ.
तो आपको वही ब्रेथ वर्क के साथ में, योगा के साथ में, you feel that right now I am singing at my optimum.
Right.
Rather than
just throwing your voice or just projecting
Yeah.
your voice. You do gigs, live gigs,
Yeah.
you do live recordings, you've acted, you're still doing so much of work. In all of this, to keep your peace of mind, if there's one yoga pose that you'd have to go to with, not Shavasana,
Okay.
what would be that one yoga pose to find balance? You don't have to give me the technical term, but you can tell it to me like one yoga pose that you'd like to do.
यार सूर्य नमस्कार यार, that's and specifically सूर्य नमस्कार के अंदर में डाउनवर्ड डॉग.
हाँ.
I really find that to be it's एक तो आप थोड़ा humble होके जमीन पे जा रहे हैं. And on top of that, there's no stretching exercise that I found as effective as a downward
For the
dog.
entire body,
For the
you
entire
just feel
body.
खुल जाती है आपकी.
खुल जाती है. And I love dogs. I'm a dog signed by nature as well. So all of that. Chinese
It's all
connected.
हम योगा डे शूट कर रहे हैं, एनर्जी देखो, it's catapulted to a different universe over
Oh
here.
God.
Okay, what's your Om Shanti Om moment in life? When you're aligned perfectly with your breath, pitch and vibe, or when you're just sitting at home alone in one corner?
It is the latter actually. Despite all the traveling and everything that I do, I really like just finding a nice cozy corner in the house and just being by myself. Maybe a book along with me, some music in the background, or even when I'm doing my riyaz every morning, I just find one nice corner, पीठ टिका के अच्छी तरह से.
आप इतना कुछ ट्रैवल करते हैं, जैसे आपने कहा आपको आपके घर का एक कोजी कॉर्नर पसंद है, लेकिन लाइफ एंड वर्क डज नॉट रियली अलाउ यू दिस लग्जरी ऑल द टाइम. यू कीप ट्रैवलिंग ऑल द टाइम. दिस इज वन हेल्दी थिंग दैट यू कीप इन योर सूटकेस एवरी टाइम यू ट्रैवल. एक चीज.
Healthy thing?
Could be a bar, could be an energy bar, could be something that you always keep in your suitcase.
No, I don't always carry it. But if I had to, I mean, stretch band would be the one because that is versatile. You can do that anywhere, and it looks very innocuous, but it's actually good exercise.
It's actually a good exercise.
Yeah, it looks very like
क्या कर रहे हैं? लेकिन actually बहुत help होता है. मैंने ना एक बैंड लगाई है अपनी दीवार पर, and I keep doing this downward dog stretch because it helps me with my hammies, it helps me with my back. It just somehow, no, it kind of opens my body up.
I also realized that many years ago I had a slip disc, like at a very young age, at 28, and when I was going through my physiotherapy, so a lot of our work required a lot of band work. And उस वक्त लगता था कि क्या यार साला इतना सा भी नहीं हो रहा है. But then you realize the strength of that.
Right.
And as you're getting stronger and you're recovering, उसमें भी मैंने उसकी importance देखी है. So it just because it looks like अरे इसमें ज़्यादा weight नहीं है, it's not that much and it's not going to take much effort. We discount a lot of things for their appearances. We judge it by its cover, but that's not what it is unless you have knocked it.
आपने ना बहुत प्यारी बात बोली है. मैंने भी योग के साथ ना, मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि मेरा एक मिसकंसेप्शन था क्योंकि मैं फुटबॉल खेलता था, एथलेटिक्स में था, so for me everything was very fast, adrenaline pumping. योग requires you to be centered, or rather it helps you get centered. तो मेरा भी मिसकंसेप्शन था कि जो अपीयरेंस है ना कि यार ये स्लो है, ये क्या स्ट्रेच में जाना, इनहेल एक्सहेल. When I actually got into it, I felt my life change 360.
Yeah.
And has that ever happened to you when you experienced yoga for the first time?
करते तो हम स्कूल में भी थे, boarding school में, but when we speak about first experiencing it,
as an adult, maybe real power.
As an adult.
Okay.
As an adult, I was going for Khatro Ke Khiladi, and that requires a lot of physical exercise. Whatnot, you have to be at the top of your physical form. And me being me at that point in time, I was very lazy. I really wouldn't really give that much time to physical exercise. And मैंने क्या किया, मैंने बोला सबसे easy क्या है. And again, this is about perceptions and appearances. मतलब इन सब चीज़ों में से easy क्या है? जिम जाने से, जिम जाऊँ या MMA करूँ या swimming करूँ वगैरह वगैरह. I said यार योगा अच्छा है, easy है, योगा से शुरू कर. But what I realized was that everything else that I did along with it, supplemented it with, yoga gave me that power in realizing that you know what, मेरे साथ ये सारे जो लोग हैं, ये रोज जिम जाने वाले लोग हैं, ये वो लोग हैं जो हर जगह डांसिंग भी करते हैं, परफॉर्मेंस भी करते हैं, all the things that I don't do, they've been in the game for so many years, they have aced the fitness game. But what they might not have aced, which yoga gave me, was that mental strength. And I know that there have been so many stunts because ultimately I did pretty well in that show.
Yes, you did.
So उसमें ये था कि I realized that there were so many places that I beat people who I never thought I would. But yoga gave me that confidence कि नहीं, if you can hold on, if you can focus on this, because a lot of those things were not about strength, they were also about skill, about
the mind.
The mind, and whether you can hold on. For example, there was a stunt in which I had a kabaddi captain with me, and that stunt was all about breathing. I mean, kabaddi captain को कौन beat कर सकता है breathing में? ठीक है, मैं singer हूँगा, but I'm not a kabaddi captain. I don't have that kind of lung part. That entire thing was about the mind. Like, okay, I will beat this guy. Let me wait for him. And technically, he still has a stronger lung power than me.
Yes.
But his mind just miscalculated. He stopped his breath at the wrong time and things happened. A lot of that just comes from yoga. The ability to make correct decisions at the right time also.
It's a very interesting thing that you said. You know, a lot of times we equate strength with muscular power. हमको लगता है कि जितना muscle है उतना ज़्यादा strength है, strong होगा. But a lot of times it's the mind. Most of the times, like what Bruce Lee said, chi. It's all in the mind. I have
muscle बनाने के लिए भी तो ये चाहिए.
Mind muscle बोलते हैं, mind muscle coordination.
This is the strongest muscle out there, man.
And then if you exercise this diligently and shiddat se, there are a lot of things that you can work. He said, be like water, flow like water. How water takes the shape. Wow, dude, this
man. We've gone into a philosophical session out here.
No, but it's fun, you know. It's fun. See, there's so many aspects of you as a person also. And when I'm meeting my B-Town celeb friends, I always say that एक aspect होता है उनका कि आप देखते हैं उनको बड़े screen पर वो host कर रहे हैं. ये उनका काम है. But there's also a side of them like yours, which is calm, Zen. Glen is finding Zen with him. All right, I'm going to do a quick rapid fire with you, buddy. You got to tell me.
Okay.
Yoga mat or red carpet?
Dan, do I have to choose?
You can, just.
Okay, red carpet.
Okay. Shooting early mornings or doing Surya Namaskar at sunrise?
Surya Namaskar at sunrise.
High note or high plank? Which lasts longer for you?
High note, but I would like high planks as well.
Oh, nice. One song that instantly calms your chakras or just calms you down as a person.
देखा है ऐसे भी किसी को ऐसे ही. Lucky Ali.
Last time you accidentally meditated on a film set? Not like consciously or on a set that you were working.
Oh wow! I was shooting for a film and everything was going great. We were in London, so मजा आ रहा था, बहुत छुट्टी थी. But things were getting a little chaotic, and I was sitting in this one of those. It's a exclusive members only club, but we got permission to shoot there. This is a beautiful library out. There's like books all around. And I just accidentally just looking at that entire thing. Shoot चल रहा बगल वाले रूम में. मैं बस वहाँ पे था और उन सारी किताबों को देख के मुझे इतना अचानक ऑटोमेटिकली मेडिटेटिव फील हुआ. So I just sat there and I just went into a trance. I didn't even realize it.
That's beautiful. And आप जब उससे निकलते हैं ना तब आपको समझ में आता है कि this is a moment of absolute bliss. Okay, if your breath work or your breath had a background score, what genre would it be?
Oh man! Oh wow! I don't know why I feel it would be very Buddhist chants. You know, because probably that's the kind of person I am. So it would be really like sonorous. It would be deep. It would be very peaceful.
And it would be calming.
Yes.
Okay. Better flexibility, your vocals or your hamstrings?
Vocals, man.
Hamstring तो हम dog करके कर ही लेंगे यार.
यार वो भी देखो, you and I have been in Jhalak, so I know that before Jhalak I couldn't even go fully like this. I would go like here.
Yeah, right. Okay. One co-star who needs yoga for stress, fun.
Oh God, okay.
Somebody who's your peer, your friend.
No, I'm sure he does it, but maybe Shahid. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shavasana or a sofa nap, which hits harder?
Shavasana, man. Shavasana. Okay. It's beautiful because it comes after all that has gone before, and you feel like you've really earned it.
Okay. One word for yoga. अगर stretch के साथ कोई गाना गाना होता तो वो कौन सा होता?
स्ट्रेच के साथ यार अभी क्योंकि मैं वो कॉन्सर्ट भी होके आया ना, तो क्योंकि वो स्ट्रेच जो वोकल्स होते हैं, ओ हुजूर तेरा तेरा तेरा
we have to do Huzur one. This is our love for Sir Himesh. Like there is nobody like that man in Cap Mania.
Oh, yeah,
wait,
man.
We have to do this, bro. This is
we have to, come on.
But how that look also quite smile. And you forgot, I won. Dude, I love Himesh. Like there is,
yeah, man.
If somebody has had longevity for so many years, been in tune with the changing times, it's Mr. Rishamya.
It is, man, and he is so passionate about his music.
Right.
We've spoken so often about it.
Right.
He has all these questions that we've also never asked ourselves.
Really?
This is what it would be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. He's constantly thinking about it. He has such a bank of music, and he's really got the pulse of people, man.
He knows.
Oh, he knows. जानते हैं.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ ना, मैं B-Town सेलिब्रिटीज के साथ जैसे हमेशा हम जब मिलते हैं अपने दोस्तों यारों से सेल्फीज वगैरह खींचते हैं, लेकिन आज हम ये कुछ ऐसा नहीं करने वाले. व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज, हम कह रहे हैं योगा डे है, पोज कर. सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज वी आर गोइंग टू डू वन, आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई दिस पोज विथ यू. हम बैलेंस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. बैलेंसिंग लाइफ, म्यूजिक, करियर्स.
We got it.
Got it?